All right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for checking it out. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 and our Riverbend Springs and our bread and milk series. As you can see, I am in a harvester because we pushed it to July, so we are ready to harvest both our oat and wheat field. Very exciting. All right, so our goal for today is to get both of these fields harvested. And then also we're going to do the headlands because the AI worker is terrible at those. And then start on our expanded grass field over there for silage. So, let's see here. Steering assist. I'm going to do the headlands on this. Oops. Yeah, so we're in a really good spot here. The last couple episodes, we're getting caught up on a lot of stuff, getting prepared for the selling season, repay our loan. But we need to get these done, wheat and the oat field, to stock up our grain mill, which is kind of not really catching up to our bread production, so it'd be nice to get a bigger one soon. But anyway, our main goal is to get milk and bread sold here when they're at their highest, or not the milk, excuse me, the butter and the cheese from our dairy farm sold, so that we can repay our big loan and take the next step and stuff. But it's harvesting season with our old harvester. There we go. Look at that. I need a country song going. All right, well, as you can see from that time lapse, I just ended up doing the little field all myself, because why put the AI worker on such a small thing? So we'll do the headlands here now of our oat field, and then set the AI worker on the rest of it, and I think they want 3. Yeah, there we go. I really contemplated, because this is the starter harvester, which is fairly small in comparison to some of the larger, more expensive ones. I thought about renting one because this field is so massive for this, but they're just so expensive. It would be nice to kind of show off the other ones because they are pretty cool. After you turn this corner, I'll take a look here. Otherwise, I'll be off harvesting off into the distance if I open up the store page and start looking at tractors and get distracted. Yeah, pretty cool. These things are massive. When you see them in real life, they're so big. Pretty cool piece of machinery that's able to take and cut, you know, standing tall grass, basically, hay and oats, and separate all the oats from the straw. Pretty nuts. Anyway, so here we go. Really would be cool to get a harvester like one of the big ones. Oops, not that. Yeah, here it is. So this is the one that we have right now, the smallest one. We go up to something like with a track on it, like this class one. It can then take a header that is 10 or 14 meters wide, which is crazy. I'll check the how long this one is. It would cut down the time so much, and it goes faster than 6 miles an hour when it's harvesting. That one's like 13 meters, I think. Just turn this corner. There we go. And let's see what ours is. Yeah, ours is 6. So it more than doubles the size. Oops, forgot to hit go. Oh, he's stuck on something. It's like something every once in a while weird in the field. So that might have been worth it. But it's, let me see the price of it though. Like if we went to rent this guy, don't even have enough money at 14,000. Cool. Yeah, so can't even see how much it is. But yeah, it's pretty expensive to rent. So I might do that if we ever expand and buy those fields over there. Would be a great expansion to do if we had the bigger grain mill that could actually process all the grain we would be producing at that point. But if we had that field and this one, it'd be great to have one of the very large harvesters. Even if we rented it every harvesting season, it would probably be cheaper than buying it, because as you saw, they're like $400,000 or $500,000. Okay, well, I'm going to finish up doing the headlands on this field, and so we'll see you on the other side. Okay, pretty much have the headlands done. Jeez, it takes a long time. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was cool on the inside view of these. You can kind of see the grain going into the hopper back there, and then they have these. Oh, You need to turn the corner. These gigantic views of grain that look very disproportionate when you look through the back window. Kind of funny. Let me see this last run here. Yeah, right there. That looks huge. Anyway, inside of the cab. Nazi. Looks old. Yeah, maybe before the series is done, we'll rent one of the really cool ones just for fun. Okay. I'm going to empty this hopper before we get the AI worker going. I know this little trailer is kind of ridiculous, but don't really need it since we're so close, like to get a actual big one. And the hopper on this is, on the harvester, is small, so yeah, let's get probably set them up over here to begin with. There's some weird, like, chunky stuff in the field on this side where, like, it keeps stopping like it's running into something like that and jostling around. It's weird. Okay, AI worker, no headlands. Start with the up and down. There we go. AI worker is off and away. I can't remember what I named that guy. Clarence, I think. Okay, here we go. Now we want to check our grass field over here. Ready to harvest. There's, like, if you can see here, our new grass that we did for the new part of the field is shorter than our old grass, but they're both ready to harvest. And yeah, this one's 100% fertilized. This one's 50% fertilized. So 50% fertilized one only has 72% yield bonus, whereas this one has 95. So really helps to fertilize it fully. But there's two different growth stages that you can harvest the grass at, and one shorter that has, I think, a little bit less, and this has more. So interesting, but we'll have that better as now the grass will grow even once we get this done. Okay, I know there's a lot of harvesting this episode, but it always is in the July episode for the year. Boy, our mower is filthy. All right. The unfold mower. Dun, 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 dun. And the front one, press G to get the front bit. Unfold that mower, lower it, turn it on. Yep. Okay, G again to back to the back mower, lower that, turn it on, and away we go. Okay, well, I know there's a lot of time lapse going on, a lot of harvesting to be done, so trying to show it all without getting too boring, but needed to switch over here to get the AI worker hopper emptied there. And I was doing some math as I was mowing the lawn over there, just seeing how much our little grain mill does per year for oats and wheat, and it really doesn't keep up very well at all. I think it needs like 21,000 liters of wheat and oat, and that for a whole year to harvest the flour we're doing for the bread. But we have way more than that. Like we've got 50,000 liters of wheat, I think. Let me look here. Yeah, 50,000 liters of wheat, 23,000 liters of oat. So, like the oat we're putting in right now will last us way beyond next year. So, it'd be really nice if we got a bigger grain mill that could process more if we had like another field or something. But there's no in between. There's like this little tiny one that hardly does anything. Then there's like a $250,000 or $300,000 one that does a massive amount. Like you can never keep up with it. I can get the tractor around this thing. You can never keep up with it, even if you had like 8 fields of our big field size. It's crazy. So I should look for on the mods if there is an in-between grain mill, because that would make a whole heck of a lot of sense. Now let's just get this emptied, and then we're going to get back over to the other side. Yeah, let's tab over here back to our baler. And yeah, baling, this is going to be for silage. So I remembered this time, to make the bale size the correct size, because last time I made it a different size, and it did not go well because my wrapper only takes up to 150 centimeters, which I have here. So anyway, let's finish this up. All right. Well, after that massive time lapse there, we got a lot done. The harvest is complete. of both our wheat and oat field. You can see that over there. That still needs to be baled, all that straw. But got the grass field all done, and cut, windrowed, baled, and now we're wrapping all the bales and silage. I did remember this time to change the bale size to the appropriate size so that my wrapper can handle it, thank goodness. But yeah, massive, tons and tons of work. In fact, I started this episode on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, New Year's Day, Wednesday morning. And this is now Friday that I'm finishing up because it has been a lot of work. So I cut a bunch out. See, it's getting dark here already. But anyway, so yeah, lots of work, but we're ready to go for the next bit. We've got enough silage here once these ferment with the hay that we did previously, that when we do get our feed wagon for the cows there, we will be ready to have both types of food there. So thanks so much for checking it out. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next one.